What is going to happen if tomorrow the tribunal not uphold the election of Tinubu as the president? What is going to happen if the tribunal cancel the election and declare a new election? Also, what would people do if the tribunal declare Atiku as the winner of the election? The other way around, what would people do if the tribunal now say that Peter Obi is the winner of the election? Welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about what tomorrow may look like, what is going to happen after the declaration of the Court of Appeal result. There is no doubt that there is tension everywhere. There is tension everywhere because people can't even wait to see tomorrow and hear the judgment of the appeal court. So I'm using this opportunity to appeal for calm that there is no cause of alarm. There is nothing that has not happened that is going to happen tomorrow. So there is nothing new under the sun. However, let us look into this. If tomorrow the tribunal say that this election that produced Bola Tinubu is not good, that we are going to cancel it, they now annul the election based on irregularities or certificate forgery, etc., depending on the reason why they were annulled the election. So if they annul the election, two things are involved. So he said that Tinubu will go to the Supreme Court and challenge the annulment. So it will be Atiku and APM, all of them will still go to the Supreme Court to defend what the Court of Appeal has passed. Now, if they did not go, if Tinubu, for example, the election is annulled and Tinubu did not go to the Supreme Court, what will happen is that the Senate President, Akpabio, will now become the acting president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yes, you heard me right. Akpabio, God's will, the Senate President, will automatically become the interim president or the acting president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is number one. So if the election now turn around and declare Atiku as the winner, I think Peter Obi and Tinubu others will also go to the Supreme Court. So if another way around, the tribunal said, no, it is Peter Obi that won this election, I think somebody like Tinubu could also go to the Supreme Court to challenge the declaration of the election result. So you see the reason why we always urge INEC to make sure they do the right thing during the election, because court proceedings is a lot of process. It takes a lot of time. You know, before they will finish all these court proceedings, it's going to take a lot of time. So people could be thinking that tomorrow is the day. It's not ending tomorrow. Even though they uphold the election in favor of Tinubu, in favor of Atiku, or they do it in favor of Peter Obi, it's not still going to end there. People will still move to the Supreme Court. So at the end, what Supreme Court will pass, the judgment the Supreme Court will pass, is going to be the judgment that is going to work, because that is the apex court in Nigeria. So people should have it in mind that tomorrow heaven is not fallen. So even though they say Peter Obi, the election and the declaration is in the favor of Peter Obi, it's not ending there. Other will still move to Supreme Court. So if tomorrow they say it is in the favor of Atiku, it's not ending there. The other parties will move to the Supreme Court. If they still uphold it in the favor of Tinubu, they will still move to the Supreme Court. So there is no cause of alarm. Either ways, the court proceeding is not ending tomorrow. So people should not think that tomorrow is the due day that heaven is going to fall. Nothing is going to happen tomorrow. So the judgment is going to come and life is going to go on. So let us keep it in our mind that there is nothing new that is going to happen tomorrow. So if Tinubu did not go to the Supreme Court, that is only way Akpabio will just assume as the acting president and they will conduct a new election. So let us wait to see how the judgment is going to go. But however, if you have taken time to follow the court proceedings, and also in 2019, if you follow the court proceedings, also in 2015, if you follow the court proceedings, also in 2011, if you follow the court proceedings, you would realize that this year court proceedings is totally different. Totally different. It's not because there are three strong parties that are challenging, two strong parties instead of one that we used to have before. Now it is two strong parties challenging the victory of the INEC declared president. That is not the only thing, but the level of evidence. I've never seen such evidence presented in court before. I've never seen a controversial case in the history of Nigeria before like this. So another issue that is making a lot of people to be hopeful that Tinubu is gone is the number of unlawful votes that Tinubu had. Because when the Labour Party presented the IREV result, it was a blast in the court because the APC and the INEC representative, they could not even defend the certified INEC IREF results that they presented in the court. Almost 18,000 results, that is amounting to 2.83 million, was blank. Some were pictures of car, some were, pictures of human beings. So when I controlled and I studied the reason why court normally notified election before, it is simply because of unlawful votes and rigging. So Labour Party, they were able to present such evidence. Atiku, in the other way, has done well, excellently well. Though Atiku mainly focus on the issue of 25% Abuja and so many things that could disqualify Tinubu, like double nomination, like dual citizenship and the forfeiture of 460,000 certificate forgery. These are the main things that Atiku focused, and I don't think that the court would overlook such evidence. And Atiku did not stop there. Atiku is also pursuing all this evidence. You've seen what is happening about the Chicago University issue and saga. The case is in the court, and I think on 23 of this month, if I'm not mistaken, that is the final judgment that the court, by the grace of God, will release the Chicago University result. So no matter how this judgment would be, Atiku has already started preparing for Supreme Court. In case Tinubu will go to Supreme Court, or in case he himself will go to the Supreme Court, he will appeal with those documents. So we have a long time to go in this court proceeding. So I'm asking well-meaning Nigerians that there is no cause for alarm. Everybody should be calm. Go to your normal business. There is nothing new that is going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow is not the due day. Tomorrow is not the last day. Tomorrow is not a day that will determine who is going to become president. Because even though the tribunal, as I said earlier, even though the tribunal said Peter Obi is the president, it does not end there. They'll go to Supreme Court, because Atiku is not going to agree, and Tinubu will not fold his hands and just leave Aso Rock. You understand? So even though tomorrow they said they cancelled the election, maybe there will be a party or two parties that will also go to Supreme Court and challenge the judgment. Even though they said Atiku will be the president, the court just declared Atiku president, they will still go to the Supreme Court, because Peter Obi and Tinubu will not agree. So even though tomorrow now the Court of Appeal now say no, INEC declaring Tinubu president is right, we uphold the election, it's not still going to end there. They'll still go to the Supreme Court. So that is why I'm saying that people should not kill themselves. People should not be afraid of the judgment tomorrow. People should not be scared. But the truth is this: we will not continue to keep quiet for evil to reign. I know that is why a lot of people are speaking forth, including myself. I do not keep quiet seeing evils, spreading like good things. That is why we are where we are in Nigeria, that good things doesn't spread, that is evil we are seeing in our country, in our state. No, it's not fair. It's not fair. But however, we have done well during the 2023 election, and I believe God is going to do the right thing. And we will continue to do well, including the next elections that will come. We are going to grow stronger and show our skills better, and shows that, yes, we admire to have good Nigeria. We admire people that have good countries, and we ourselves want to have good countries. Thank you so much for having time to listen to this video. Please kindly help me to share this video. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. Above all, always come by for daily updates. Thank you.